Hey everybody, I'm back today with another memory planner process to share with you. I am moving into March with this particular spread, so I'm moving into my March Cocoa Daisy kit. This is going to be the third week in March. You can see I've already done the fourth week. That video is over at a Cherry on Top's YouTube channel, and I think it's on mine too. But that was a crafty weekend, and I used, instead of my Cocoa Daisy kit, I used a kit from the Simple Stories collection. I think it's called Let's Get Crafty. I'm going to start by using my stickers to cover over the days of the week. I can't remember the name of the Cocoa Daisy kit for March. It was not my favorite kit. I don't mind it, and there was a specific part of it that I absolutely adored, and I'll share that in a second, but it was definitely not my style. In fact, this particular kit, I still have loads of it left, and I really am not super inspired to create with it anymore, so I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. Hold the phone. The one thing that I absolutely adored in this kit, and that I'm really hoping they do them again in another kit, were these glitter strips. These things were so cute. I think they were created to put like on the edge of a page. But what I did was I cut them apart and I put them across the bottom and kind of used them as like bottom washi across my memory planner spreads, and I adore them. They look so good. I hope we get these little glitter strips again because I loved them. And that was like that was the one thing that I absolutely loved about this kit for March. But it's okay. I purchased the kits. I have a subscription, and the purpose of the kits is to do 4 functional planner spreads, 4 functional memory planner spreads, and I did that with this kit. So if I have leftovers, stuff I don't use, things I'm going to pass on to other friends, totally fine. My purpose in purchasing this kit was used and fulfilled, and I am okay with that. I don't have to absolutely love every single kit. It's okay. So I'm going to start by trimming down some of the 3x4 cards. So these are printable cards. They come in the printable portion of the kit. And I have 2 of them here. One that is like the month card that says March. One that says spring has sprung. And this was the week that spring started. So I'm going to go ahead and use those 2 cards, and I'm going to use them to kind of fill in 2 areas of my spread. This kit has a lot of cactuses in it, which I have no use for, but there was also some little like succulents and little kind of floral pink. I don't think they're supposed to be flowers. I think they're supposed to be a different kind of succulent. And I know that I'm going to go ahead and make use of those elements primarily for this spread. So I had an idea in my head that I was really going to use the pink glitter header, and then I was going to use a lot of these pink colors that were part of the kit. So I'm just going through, I'm going to choose what papers I can kind of get a lot of that more pink tones out of. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut some journaling blocks. So when I say journaling blocks, I mean the papers that I have left over from my functional planning that have lines or grids or something on them that I can use to write on. So I have a couple of stories I definitely want to tell this week. So I'm going to give myself I'm going to dedicate some blocks to some lined papers. I'm going to get all of these little papers I've punched down into the blocks. I do pull up some of my photos, but as I've said before, this is why I love Kukuyo adhesives, because I can always get them to kind of come up and stick right back down if I need to. This particular week was a typical week. So typically I have like 8 to 10 photos, 8 to 10 stories to tell, things I want to write about, things I've done through the course of the week. Not plans, but photos that I have that I want to include. So there are 11 photographs on this spread. Some are horizontal, some are vertical. I really try to keep the photos I put in my memory planner to vertical photos. It just fits better, but I did have some horizontal landscape ones that I really did want to include this week. We also have some photos of like screenshots that I get from Google, things like things I'm watching on TV. This was the week that I rewatched Sanditon before the second season came out. Love that show. This was also the week I started watching The Rookie, which I also loved, and I actually ended up binge watching The Rookie straight through till now. It's like June and I'm all finished, including all the current episodes. So but yeah, I enjoyed both of those shows very much. So I'm just flipping through the pages. Do I want to add any more pattern? Is there anything else that I want to try to include on this spread? Now I'm going to go ahead and add my label stickers to write all of the plans in. I actually went through my planner stash and grabbed a couple more sticker sheets to match this collection, and I've actually been doing that with each of the collections, these coming up, because I find myself running out of label stickers for my memory planner, and it's easy enough to kind of just go into my stash and I can generally find a couple sheets of label stickers that match. Another thing that I added to this particular collection, because I really wanted to use some of it up, were these October afternoon tile stickers. So there's no stamping on this particular spread. I really want to get back to stamping, and I really want to get back to stamping in my memory planner, but at the same time, I'm trying really hard to get myself a bit more caught up because now we're almost like the end of June and I'm still working on April. So, and the pages do come together much quicker if I just use the stickers and the kit. So I have all of my writing down. I'm just going to go ahead and start adding in some of these pieces. I have some of the printable pieces that I fussy cut, a couple of stickers. I'm just going to kind of look for areas on the spread that I feel like they need a little more decor. Not a ton. I always like to have a bit of white space, but I also want to be able to make these spreads look nice and full. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of go through my embellishments, kind of pick out the ones I want, and choose areas of the spread that I feel like needs some decor. Once I've settled on all of the elements that I want to use, I can just pull off the sticky back from the die cuts that came in my kit, and then adhere down the die cuts that came from the printable kit, and we are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me today for my memory planner spread. Have a fabulous Thursday, and I will see you again tomorrow. I have posted a ton of videos this week, so make sure to go back because you don't want to miss any of them. And I will have one more video for you tomorrow too. Talk to you soon. Bye.